Welcome to Growing, y'all. I'm going to talk about my growing pains. I don't know about yours. If you resonate with it, you resonate with it. I'm just here to share my story. I'm going to let you know right now off rip so that way you don't catch anything by surprise. I am not perfect. I don't got all the answers. I cuss a lot, and and is my favorite two cuss words. So now that we got that out of the way, you kind of know what to expect. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it raw. I'm going to tell my whole truth and nothing but the truth. I know when I'm wrong. I don't need nobody to tell me when I'm wrong. I could work on my discretion in my words, but sometimes I don't know how else to say it other than with a few cuss words. So just brace yourself. This might not be for your kids. I don't think this is for your kids. This is for me. And this is for everybody who keep asking me to do a podcast because I'm better at talking to people one-on-one. I'm not one to talk to a camera. Right now it's just me, just a camera and a microphone. And I got some wisdom. I got a little bit of knowledge. I'm learning a lot more about myself, about life, about the world. And I'm trying to make sense of it all. I'm really trying to make sense of it all because there's a lot of bull out there. And as I told you, I'm a cusser. So brace yourself. Just give me a heads up. There's a lot of out there, yo. And there's a lot of out there, yo. There's a lot of in the world. And I just want to keep it a buck with you. I just want to just say the truth. My truth is say the truth. That's it. I just want to say the truth. And the truth is growing up is difficult. It is not easy. And I don't know who told you it sounds beautiful, growth. It sounds amazing, but the process of growth is some for real. And I'd be lying to you if I said it was all candy canes and caramel apples and rainbows and unicorns and that's not what it is. That's not what it is. So whoever told you that, slap them when you see them again. No, don't do that. I'm joking. I was wrong. See, I told you I sometimes say things that might not be the right thing to say, right? But don't do everything that I'm saying to do. Sometimes it's a joke. Haha, that was funny, okay? That's what that was supposed to be, a joke. So audience, if you don't know how to discern what's right from wrong, then you probably should not listen to this. That is not true. Oh my fucking goodness, y'all. Listen, I'm going to get better at this. Again, this is called all right. Feel free to, if you don't like what I gotta say, talk to God about it. Tell dad on me. I don't got time to argue with you. Tell God on me. I really don't care. I really don't care because I got a relationship with God and he let me know in my heart when I say some wrong stuff. And I'm working on it. But right now it's me, this mic, and a camera. So I gotta practice my prudence because at some point this video gonna get posted. You got a little idea of what's going on and what's about to happen. I'm going to talk about my growing pains, and sometimes it's going to sound beautiful and poetic, but truth of the matter is it don't always feel good for me. It don't always feel good to me because it's challenging, and I'm learning now that negative emotions and challenges are it's just an introduction to a lesson about myself, and I can change. I can grow. Actually, change is the only thing that is natural. That's naturally gonna happen. I be feeling like I gotta remain the same, and it's nah, bro. You gonna change. Things is gonna change, and that's totally fine. And some days I'm gonna be up, some days I'm gonna be down, but both days I'm gonna be working on this podcast because that is what people keep saying for me to do. And I want to use my voice. I want to use my voice in a way that is impactful, in a way that's going to help people. I like talking about good shit. I like having universal conversations where at one point I could cry and feel like this is a safe space, or I could yell and cuss and fuss about whatever it is that I'm pissed off about, or I can be grateful about what it is that I learned through this uncomfortable situation. Or I can, say a joke or two and everybody not take it so seriously. Do not take me seriously. I'm trying not to take me seriously because it's not fun. It ain't fun. It's not fun to take life so serious, yo. You gotta joke, you gotta laugh, you gotta have some fun, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of thrown at you, and if you take it seriously, I don't know if it's gonna be healthy for you and your well-being. Speaking of well-being, I love my friends, yo, because they really genuinely care about my well-being so much enough that they will challenge me, yo. They will challenge me. They will challenge my beliefs. They'll ask me why I did what I did if I did it in front of them. First of all, I don't always do bad, but I have f***ed up in life. I will not lie. I've made some mistakes, and I've learned from those mistakes, and I had to get to the root of why that happened. And that's the hard part too. You know, I could just be like, oh yeah, I cussed them out because they pissed me off, or because they said da 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 da. All right, yeah, they said da 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 da, but why are you mad though? What is your problem? What happened to you? Okay, like what happened to you? Not today, but before that made today such a f***ing problem, right? And it's a lot. It's a lot. So like for me to be starting this now, and I've grown a lot, I just don't know what to say first. There is a lot to cover. So if you have any type of things that you want to hear about, put it in the comments. If you don't want to hear me, change the channel. Go somewhere else. Just don't put no hate in the comments. I won't respond. I'm grown enough to not argue. You know, I don't got time to fight no more. This is the reason why I'm making this video. I am tired of fighting the process of hearing people say, start the podcast. And now it's on my heart, start the podcast. And when I'm not doing it, I feel like I'm abandoning myself. So I'm just going to do this thing. This is what you getting. This is who I am. I'm happy-go-lucky also. I'm not always as serious. It's just that tonight happened to be one of those nights where I was just like, all right, it. All right, I surrender and I accept it. For me, it's the unknowing. I like to know, or at least that's how I was raised. I wasn't really raised to just kind of just go do some shit. But there was a certain point in my life where I just started doing some shit, and then I started living, yo. I started really, really living. I went from Charlotte, North Carolina. I moved to New York. I moved to LA. And I lived. I am always living when I don't have a plan. I'm passionate about helping people and being of service to other people, so much so that I can take it seriously. And it's not okay. It's like, you know, plant the seed. If someone chooses to water the seed, that's on them. It's not for me. All right, I'm back. I had to take that jacket off. It was hot. If there's anything in particular you want to hear about, put it in the comments. If you don't want to hear about it, change the channel. If I say something that offends you, tell God. He know my heart. He know my intent. It's pure. I'm not trying to hurt no feelings. I'm not trying to, you know, say anything bad. So you're not going to hear anything bad. You're going to hear everything about me and my experience and my life and my perception. If it helps you, it helps you. If not, okay. Like I don't know what else to say. I told you I don't got all the answers. I'm just growing. I'm growing through what I'm going through. That's all I can say. So thank y'all for watching, and don't worry, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna elaborate on like everything that I already discussed, because I know I covered a lot. And yeah, and if you don't understand what I'm saying or the lingo I'm saying, go get a black friend and ask them what I mean when I say what I say, because sometimes you gotta understand the culture in order for you to understand what I'm saying, and that's okay, because I don't get what a lot of others say, but I ask questions, so that way I don't misinterpret and add my own meaning to it. With that being said, I love y'all so much. It's bedtime. Peace.